Welcome. Let's do some yoga. For today's practice, we're going to be doing a gentle flow. It's going to be some good stretches involved, a little meditation. All you'll need today is a mat, no props necessary, and some water. Let's get started. Start by finding a comfortable seat and grounding down through your sit bones. I like to kind of rock side to side just to make sure that I am sitting on my tailbone. Inhaling your navel into your spine, bringing your shoulders up to your ears and back for a nice elongated spine. Aligning your ears over your shoulder and tucking your chin slightly. Lowering your gaze or closing your eyes. We're going to bring the back of our palms to our knees and touching the tip of our ring finger to the tip of our thumb, keeping the remaining 3 fingers extended for our Prithvi Mudra. Aligning with your natural breath, just feel the cool air as it comes in through your nose, circulates through your chest, and the warmth of the air as it comes back out of your nostrils. Settling in with your natural breath, feel any sensations in your body, any tingling in the hands or the legs, any tension that you may have. Just take time to notice. Feel the rise and fall of your chest as we breathe in life and we exhale things that no longer serve us. Slowly begin to empty all the air from your lungs. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Fill the chest, fill the belly, and a long sigh out of the mouth. Deep inhale in through the nose, and a long sigh out of the mouth. Feeling that opening in the back of your throat. One more time. Deep inhale. Long sigh. This time, deep inhale in through your nose. Pausing at the top, seal your lips, and a deep exhale out of the nose. Deep inhale in through the nose. Long exhale out of the nose. Relaxing your jaw, releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Deep inhale in through your nose. And a long exhale out of your nose. Allow this deep breathing, this Ujjayi breathing, settle your nervous system, create calmness in your body, and align you to the earth. Sit with this breath for a moment. On your own. Deep inhale in through the nose and a slow exhale out. The old self fades, a shedding skin, to find new ground, new life within. A quiet release, a whispered plea, then a new dawn, a fresh decree. Like a phoenix from ashes, bold and bright, a soul reborn, new morning light. Today's yoga session is all about grounding and release. Continue on with your deep inhale in through the nose and a slow exhale out. Slowly coming back into your natural breath. You can gently blink open your eyes. And we're going to inhale for a nice tall spine. Exhale, dropping our right ear to our right shoulder. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose. And a slow exhale out. Deep inhale in through the nose. And a slow exhale out. Inhale back to center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Feel the stretch along the sides of your neck. Deep inhale in through the nose. And a slow exhale out. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale chin to chest. Feeling the stretch along the back of the neck. Deep inhale in through the nose. And a slow exhale out. Deep inhale in. And a slow exhale out. Inhale back to center. We're going to inhale our arms up. And we're going to exhale, twist to the right, bringing the left palm to the right knee and the right palm behind you like a kickstand. Gazing to the right. Taking a deep inhale in to lengthen the spine. And as we exhale, we twist just a little deeper. Maybe gazing over your right shoulder. Deep inhale in through the nose. And a slow exhale out. Deep inhale in. Release. Deep inhale in, and on your exhale, coming back to center. We're going to take a deep inhale in, bringing our arms up over our head. Exhale, twist to your left, right palm to left knee, left palm behind you like a kickstand. Breathing here for a moment. Remembering, inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, twisting back to center. We're gonna bring our arms out front, do a few wrist stretches. So we're going to start by going in circles. So taking your wrists in small circles, warming up those wrists, preparing us for any downward dogs or tabletops, any wrist exercises that we may be doing. Reverse directions. You may hear a little snapping and crackling. It's okay. We are waking up those joints. We're going to take our right hand, palm forward, using your left hand. We're going to pull our fingers toward us. Feeling the stretch in the underside of the wrist. Breathing, holding for a few seconds. Fingertips down, and we're going to pull them forward toward us. Feeling the stretch on the top of the wrist. Breathing. We're going to do that with our left hand. Palm up, fingers back. Fingers down. Feeling the stretch on the back of the wrist. Okay, give your wrist a little bit of a shake. Shake it out. We're going to extend our legs forward. Give them a little bit of a wiggle. Wake them up. Wake them up. Coming into our staff position, we're going to have our toes pointed to the ceiling, and we're going to flex our toes toward our face, stretching out the underside of our calves and ankles. And taking the toes forward, stretching the top side of the feet and ankles. We're going to do a few circles with our feet. Taking them in one direction. And those ankles pop. Reverse. Oh, that feels so good. All right, coming into our tabletop position. However you get there is up to you. I'm going to swing my legs around. And I'm going to come into my tabletop position. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. So making sure that my wrists are aligned under my shoulders for support and that my knees are aligned under my hips. I'm going to space my knees about hip width apart. If you have trouble finding that, you can take your fists and place them between your knees. This will give you about hip distance apart. And I'm going to make sure that my feet are aligned behind my knees, so where if I'm looking between my legs, I do not see them. Coming in here, we're going to be looking down towards the mat. And we're going to be pressing away from the mat. So spreading your fingers nice and wide, feeling the pressure as you press the earth away from you, feeling the strength in your arms, the strength in your core, the strength in your legs, holding you up here. This is a very strong position. It looks so simple. However, you have to exert a lot of power to stay standing nice and tall, connecting with the earth at different points in the body. We're going to take a deep inhale in, dropping our belly, lifting our gaze. And on the exhale, we're going to tuck the chin and curl the spine. Deep inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck the chin, curve the spine. Following this motion at your own pace, inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, curve the spine. We're going to do this motion for a few moments to warm up our spine. Deep. Inhale in. Exhale out. Deep inhale in. Slow exhale out. Bringing a little bit of motion into this. On your exhale, shift your hips back. And inhale forward past your ribs. Exhale, shifting back, bringing the hips to the ankles, curving the spine. Inhale, rocking forward past those wrists. Exhale. Inhale. On our next exhale, coming back to a neutral spine. You're going to take a deep inhale in. And exhale. We're going to bring our big toes to touch. And exhale our hips back to our heels, keeping our arms extended forward for a child's pose. If you need to, you can open your knees to the width of your mat, creating a little bit more space for your body. And we're going to exhale our hips back for a peaceful warrior, keeping the arms extended forward, palms flat to the earth, forehead to the mat. We're going to take a deep inhale here, feeling this hip opener, stretching the insides of our thighs, also elongating our spine, grounding us as we connect our forehead to the earth. You're going to take those fingertips, walk them over to the right, stretching out that left side body. Feeling that nice stretch, sinking those hips a little bit deeper. Coming back into center. Breathing here for a moment. And walking the fingertips to the left. Right palm on top of the left palm. Feeling that stretch along the right side of the body. Bringing the hips as close to the heels as possible. Breathing for a moment. Coming back into center. You're going to engage the core. Taking a deep inhale in, we're going to come back up into our tabletop. Tucking the toes. We're going to inhale the hips up and back for a downward dog, our first downward dog of the day. Creating a little bit of movement here. We're going to pedal our feet. Waking up those hamstrings and calves. Coming up high on your toes. And dropping your heels all the way back down to the earth. You're going to come in looking at our fingertips and walk toward your fingertips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice straight spine. We're going to forward fold, plant our hands. Step back into a plank position, lowering all the way down to the floor slowly, making sure that our palms are aligned under our shoulders. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze, creating a slight curve in our lower spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, pushing back up into your tabletop or plank. Exhale, back into downward dog. Gazing up at your fingertips and walking up to meet your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And rise all the way to standing for our mountain pose. Grab some water, find your breath, and meet me back at the top of your mat. Taking a deep inhale in, we're going to inhale our arms up above our head. Taking a generous bend at our knees. We're going to take a giant step back with that right foot. I'm going to turn to the side so you can, so making sure that our feet are flat, that your back toes are pointed toward the front right corner of your mat, arms overhead, your knee is stacked over your left ankle for our warrior one. Taking a deep inhale here, we're gonna sit into that warrior one. Feeling that stretch along that back hamstring and calf, as well as your front quad. Windmilling that right arm back and open to a T. We're going to turn our right foot parallel to the short side of the mat, keeping that front knee bent for a nice warrior two. Gazing over your left fingertips, feeling that stretch, that opening of your chest, as well as the opening here in your inner thigh. We're going to reach forward, flip the palm, reverse our warrior. Resting your right arm along your right thigh, or you can bring it around for a bind. Breathing here for a second, keeping that angle in your front knee. Inhaling your arms back out into a T. We're going to reach forward, bringing our left forearm to our left knee. Right arm extends bicep overhead for extended angle. Breathing here. Open back up into our warrior two. Straighten that left leg. And we're gonna go for our triangle. Left arm comes to the inside of the left thigh. Right arm overhead, stacking the shoulders like a T. Feeling that stretch along your side body. Remembering to breathe. Coming back into our T, we're gonna reverse the triangle. Dropping the right arm to the thigh, left arm comes up and over, reversing your triangle, feeling that stretch along your side body. Coming back out into our T. We're now going to take our left foot and turn it parallel toward the short edge of the mat. Bringing our arms into our cactus position, we're going to turn our toes to face the corner of each mat, the corner of the mat, and we're going to squat in for our goddess pose, feeling the opening inside of the thighs. Coming in, left heel, lift it up, put it back down. Right heel comes up, place it back down. Left heel up, place it down. Right heel up, place it down. This time we're going to come up on both. Bring both heels up, sink deeper into that squat. And full body release. Swan dive down for a wide-legged forward fold. Placing the palms in the center beneath you. We're going to place our right palm on our right hip and twist to the right. Taking a few breaths here. Right palm to the earth, left palm to the left hip, twist to your left. left palm to the earth. Inhale to bring your hands to your hips. And we're going to inhale all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms go all the way up. And we're going to bring our feet together. Hands to the heart center for Anjali Mudra. Find your breath. Maybe grab a sip of water. Meet me back at the top of your mat. So on this side, we're going to follow all those same motions that we just did on our right side, but this time we're going to repeat them on our left side. So we're going to inhale, arms all the way up, generous bend with the knees. Exhale, take a giant step back with your left foot, heel to the earth. Left toes pointed toward the corner of the left mat, making sure that your right knee is stacked over your right ankle, biceps by the ears, sinking into the pose, feeling that stretch along your left hamstring and calf and your right quad. We're gonna inhale and windmill our arm open to a T, turning that left foot to be parallel with the short end of the mat, keeping that bend in your right knee for warrior two, gazing over your right fingertips, breathing into the pose. Gonna reach forward, flip the palm, reverse the warrior, resting your left hand on your left thigh, or bringing it around for a bind. Keeping that bend in your right knee. Coming back into warrior two. Reaching forward. We're going to bring our right forearm to the right knee. Left arm comes up and overhead. Coming back up for our warrior two. We're going to straighten our lead leg and come in for our triangle. Bringing our right forearm to the inside of the thigh. Left arm comes up overhead. Stacking our shoulders like a T. Remembering to breathe. Deep inhales in through the nose and out of the nose. Coming back up into our T, we're going to reverse our triangle. Feeling that stretch along the right side body. Arms open back up to a T. And we're going to take both feet, make sure that they're parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bringing our arms into our cactus. And again, we're going to come down into our squat for our goddess pose. Left heel up. Set it down. Right heel up. Place it back down. Left heel. Right heel. Both heels. Sink in. Feeling those hips open. One more. Come on, you can hold it, hold it, hold it. Full body stretch and release. Gentle back bend. Swan dive down, forward fold, wide leg. This time, we are going to bring our right arm up to the sky. Maybe now you can twist a little deeper on this right side. Palm to the earth, left palm to the ceiling. allowing yourself to twist a little deeper. Looking up, gazing up toward your fingertips, palm to the earth. Halfway lift, all the way up to standing. Take a moment. Inhale, arms all the way up, palms come to touch. Down to heart center, meeting me back at the top of your mat. Take some time, find your breath, grab a sip of water. We're going to take a moment and we're going to add in a little bit of balancing. So we're going to start by shifting our weight around. So making sure that your feet are about hip width apart. And we're going to start by leaning forward, just putting all the weight into the front of your feet. And coming backward, bringing all of our weight to our heels. Maybe you lift your toes off of the mat. Shifting over to the right side and to the left. Forward and back. Taking all of our weight, we're going to shift it over to our left foot, becoming light on our right foot. Slowly bringing your heel to the inside of your ankle. We're going to bring our hands into Anjali Mudra. You can stay here for a small tree, or you can slowly begin to bring your foot up, maybe placing it on your calf. Or if you feel the ability to, you can bring your foot to the inside of your thigh. That is not where I'm at, so we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here for a second. Engaging your core for stability and finding a focal point. Slowly releasing out. Give that left leg a shake. And we're going to shift our weight to our right side. Bringing your heel to your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. Finding your focal point. Engaging your core. And slowly release. Shaking out your right leg. Give your legs a nice little wiggle. We're going to bring our hands into our Anjali Mudra. Shifting our weight to our left leg. Bringing your right knee up at a 90-degree angle. We can stay here, or you can kick your foot back and hinge at the hips, becoming parallel with your torso and your leg to the floor. And we're going to inhale up, keep it here, or we can extend backward. I'm not balanced today. Finding a focal point. For more of a challenge, you can close your eyes, release, shaking out that left leg, and shifting our weight over to the right, bringing our foot up at a 90-degree angle. We can keep it here, or we can shift it back. Find your focal point. Or for a deeper challenge, you can close your eyes. Release. Give your legs a shake. And we're going to come back down to our mat. So we're going to take a generous bend at the knees, dropping the hips down to the ankles. And we're going to plant our palms and rest back on our tailbone. So from here, we're going to come into some core work. So we are going to start by coming down flat onto our backs, bringing our knees up to a 90-degree angle, interlacing our fingers, palm behind the head, and we are going to do our crunches. But as we do our crunches, we're going to bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. So we're going to start right elbow, left knee, down. Left elbow, right knee, down. Right, left. Left, right. And we're going to repeat this for a few more rounds. Almost done. 7, 8, 9, 10. Releasing the feet to the mat. Find your breath. Now we're going to inhale the soles of our feet toward the ceiling, bringing our fingertips toward our toes, and we're going to do some crunches. We're going to do 10 crunches reaching for our toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Releasing back down to the mat, full body stretch. Stretching out that core. We're going to come in for our cool down. Inhaling your knees into your chest. Getting a gentle massage, rocking side to side. Getting a free massage from the earth on your lower spine. We're going to shift our hands to our right knee. Extend your left leg all the way out and down. And using your left hand, we're going to guide our right knee across our left leg and extend that right arm out to the side like a T for a nice gentle twist. Making sure to breathe. Deep inhale in. Slow exhale out. Inhale back to center, both knees to the chest. Grab your massage. Both hands to the left knee, right leg to the earth. Using your right hand guided over your left leg, arm extended out. Inhale back to center. Inhale both knees to the chest for a gentle massage. We're going to inhale both of our knees into our armpits, and using your pointer finger and your middle finger, we are going to loop our big toe and bring the soles of our feet to the ceiling. For a happy baby, feeling that stretch along the inside of the thighs. Bringing our soles of our feet to touch. We're going to exhale our feet down to the mat, keeping the knees open like a book for a reclined butterfly. Bringing your palms to your sides, palms facing up. You can bring your ring finger and your thumb to touch, keeping the remaining 3 fingers extended. And slowly extend one foot to the corner of the mat. Taking a quick scan of your body, relaxing your feet and your ankles, unclenching your glutes, allowing your core to relax, rolling your shoulders up and back, allowing your shoulder blades to relax and the chest to open, tucking your chin slightly, lowering your gaze or closing your eyes. With your eyes closed and your head still, allow your eyes to look up to 12, over to 3, down to 6, over to 9, up to 12, over to 9, down to 6, over to 3, back up to 12, and allow them to still. Take this time, breathing deep through your nose and long exhales out of your nose. Feel the sensations in your body. Allow your tension to release. Allow your thoughts to come and watch them fade away. This is your time. This is your moment. Relax. Savasana. The old self fades, a shedding skin, to find new ground, new life within. A quiet release, a whispered plea, in a new dawn, a fresh decree. Like a phoenix from ashes, bold and bright, a soul reborn, new morning light. Slowly begin to come back into your natural breath, Bringing slight movements back into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, scrunching your nose, and you're squeezing your eyes. Allowing yourself to come back to the room around you. Begin to roll to your right side, absorbing anything else that you want to take from this class, and releasing anything you want to leave here on your mat. Meeting me back in a comfortable seated position. You're going to inhale our arms up, bringing our palms to touch, bringing our hands to heart center, thumbs touch the chest for Anjali Mudra. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this gentle flow practice. Hopefully I see you soon. The light in me honors and acknowledges the light inside of you. Namaste.